What is up, guys? Today we are back with another video in our series where we test out all of the monsters and bosses in RuneScape and see how much money they each make on an alt account after doing them for 3 hours. If you are unfamiliar with this series, we first made a Slayer alt account with the goal of getting 77 Slayer to make money at Brutal Black Dragons, and we achieved that in 5 episodes. That account is the account I am on right now, and currently we are doing a series where we turn this Slayer alt into a Rune Dragon alt, and we are quite a few episodes into that as well. We have already tested out a ton of Slayer monsters, so if you are interested in those at all, check them out there in the description along with the other series as well. We are now doing all the monsters and bosses in game. We have done a few so far, so check them out if you are interested. The way I choose which monster to do is based entirely off of what you guys vote for in my community tab. Last week, you guys voted for Blue Dragons, so that is what I will be testing today. There is a new poll posted right now, so if you want to vote and see your monster tested, go vote. Also, comment below any monsters you want to see tested, because I want to test out monsters you all want to see so you enjoy these videos even more. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and consider subscribing. We recently passed 5k subs and the channel has been booming lately, so thank you so much for that. If you guys enjoy these types of videos, go ahead and leave a like to let me know and I will continue to make them. Before we start, you guys should know what my account stats are. My account has 82 attack, 83 strength, 82 defense, 85 range, 70 prayer, 71 magic, and 84 hit points. I will get into the gear in a second, but I want you guys to know that there are a few ways to kill the blue dragons for money, and I actually tested out each spot and how long it takes to get there, and I found that the Taverly dungeon method takes too long to run to without having the 70 agility requirement to use this shortcut, and I would prefer to use the Myths Guild, but this account does not have Dragon Slayer 2 completed yet, so if you guys do want to see me test the blue dragons in the Myths Guild on my main, let me know and I can do that as well. The spot I decided to use is actually the Ogre Enclave, which is southwest of Yanil. I decided to use this spot because the run is much shorter than the Taverly dungeon option, and I also do have the Watchtower quest completed, so it is an easy spot for me to access. Now I will go over the gear I'm using and also how we will get there and bank. I am using pretty high level gear because I wanted to see how much money you can make if you have an alt and enough money to fund it on your main, but you could definitely use other gear as well. I am using the Helm of Natus Knot, the Fire Cape, the Amulet of Torture, but that could be swapped out for a Glory or a Fury, a Prayer Blessing, an Abyssal Whip, but you could use something like the Zamorakian Hosta instead. I am also using the Fighter's Torso, Dragonfire Shield, Bandos Tassets, but you could use Obsidian Legs instead. I also have Barrow's Gloves, the Berserker Ring, and Primordial Boots, but the boots could be swapped for Dragon Boots. In the inventory, I have an extended anti-fire potion, so I take 0 damage from the Dragonfire attacks in combination with my Dragonfire Shield, a 1-dose stamina potion to run there, a 2-dose superset of super attack and strength potions, 4 lobsters in case I need to eat, a dragon dagger as a cheap spec wep, a ring of dueling to recharge any of my stats if needed and to bank in between trips, and then I set up my house to Yanil so I could use the teleport to house tablets to get there, as that will be the fastest option, but you could use redirection scrolls on house tabs and make Yanil tabs instead. Now I will show you guys how to get there. Once you are ready, go ahead and use your teleport tab and teleport outside of Yanil by the house portal, then run west through the 2 doors and then run south and slightly west to the Ogre Enclave where the dungeon sign is. Then when you get to the path, run to the west and drink your stamina potion and continue to run west until you get to the gate. Go ahead and pass through the gate and run to the center of the enclave and enter the dungeon clicking the top option, I am not scared. Once inside, drink your anti-fire potion and your combat potions and then run to this spot, which is my favorite spot. It's just slightly northwest and there are 2 blue dragons that spawn here. All you have to do is run back and forth killing both of them, and it is really that simple. I will be back after our inventory is full and I will show you guys where I will be banking. Just finished my first inventory. We're about just under 8 minutes in and we've already made 55k. The way I'm going to bank is if I need to restore my stats, like if I have low health, I will go ahead and use the Kurask Enclave teleport. But since I don't have low health and I just ate my last lobster, I'll just teleport to Castle Wars and then use the bank here to re-gear and then I'll teleport back. We are just over the first hour and we have made 360k so far, which isn't that bad. That means it's not going to make a ton of money per hour, but maybe in these next hours it'll go a little quicker and it'll make some more money. I did decide to switch from the 2-dose super attack and super strength potion and the super extended anti-fire potion to a 1-dose of each because I never use the second dose, so it makes it pretty much pointless to bring and it just takes up inventory space. I will be back if we get some sort of good drop, or I will be back after the next hour. I'm a little upset. I just logged back on and I just realized that I accidentally left the timer running overnight. I had to go to the store about midday when I was playing, and then I didn't get back on until this morning. and I left the timer going, so it was way over the timer, but we did manage to get 22 more kills. And I did some math. I restarted the timer and started killing them about 14 seconds. But I did some math based on the loot and the amount of kills we got compared to the first hour. And we're actually at about 26 minutes. So keep in mind, we are 26 minutes in on this hour. So when the timer reaches 34, we will be done with the second hour. We are just past the second hour. We're about 34 minutes and 30 seconds. So that's about the second hour and 30 seconds, like I said before. And the loot we've got so far is 721 KGP. We've got 141, 142 now, and now I will be back when we're done with the third and final hour, and I will go to the Grand Exchange and show you guys the loot. With that final kill, we have now finished the third hour. I will now go to the Grand Exchange, get all of the loot out, and we will see how much money you make from meleeing the Blue Dragons in the Ogre Enclave for 3 hours on an alt account. Now time for the moment we have all been waiting for. How much money do you make from a Blue Dragon Melee alt account? We made 1,090,000 GP, which is pretty good considering Blue Dragons in general do not have any requirements. However, the Ogre Enclave does require you to complete the Watchtower quest, but I would imagine if you use the Taverley Dungeon spot, the money per hour would be very similar. We made 363k GP per hour here, which for an alt account isn't horrible. It definitely could be better, but considering we didn't have to have a Slayer level for them, it makes sense they would be around this amount per hour. I am curious to see if ranging them in a safe spot would make more money per hour, or if using a cannon would make more money per hour as well. If you want to see me ranging them in a safe spot, let me know and I will definitely test that out in the future. If I was using the Hasta or even the Dragon Hunter Lance, I think the money per hour would make a significant jump and we would have made around 400k plus GP per hour. I did enjoy doing this while I trained agility on my main, and it was relatively easy and decently AFK for a monster to make money on. As a side note, I did get 95k attack XP in the 3 hours and 32k hit points XP, which is pretty decent. If you are a lower level, you can definitely consider making money on Blue Dragons. Just make sure to bring a couple more lobsters than I did. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and if you did, go ahead and leave a like to help out the channel, and also let me know any other monsters you want to see tested. In the last few videos, I have had you all comment secret words to prove you watched the entire video, and I have actually really enjoyed seeing you guys comment them in funny ways, and in the last video, you guys commented a ton, so thank you so much for that. If you want to prove you watched the entire video, go ahead and comment the word mango to confuse people reading the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching and for the continued support. The channel has been doing really well lately, so keep subscribing if you want to continue to see my content. Also, join my clan chat Hartblitz in-game if you want to talk or hang out, and also join the Discord in the description. Thanks guys for watching, stay tuned for my next video.